Diary. I started using a new social media app called Rednote. I heard a bunch of people started using it, so I joined. I'm not sure though how often I'm gonna be on the app because it's kind of confusing and not in my language, but I'll try my best. Welcome to Art Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris, and we'll be back after we listen to Detox by Card.
Feels like I'm in the sky, so loud in my eyes, popping while I head up in the clouds. Where I with you, I got no more reasons to be feeling great. Ever since you left for me, I've been loving myself in every way. Found a love that it costs too much, getting rid of all the things misleading to me. Found a love that I can't get enough of. I know that it lives inside us. I want to detox from all the bad thoughts. I had to look inside of me. Finding what I mean. Now I feel that I'm so made, and I know what to do. Know I'm in enough. Finding what I mean.
Life ain't never had a survival. Gotta see through the lies, but I'm here to protect all of you. Detox from all the toxic vibes. Top of what God designed. That's what I see when I look at you. Take you from all of your fears and run to that happiness that you've been misplacing. Didn't lose the love you always had. You just was looking in all of the wrong places. Now you
Find a love that it costs too much, getting rid of all the things misleading to me. Found a love that I can't get enough of. I know that it lives inside us. I want to detox from all the bad thoughts. I have to look inside of me. Finding what I mean. Now I feel that I'm so me. Know what to do. Know that I'm in enough. Finding what I mean.
낙오된 미행살이 불투명한 자치 재촉해온 근심 오염된 낙심 성취수순 지뢰 밟고 뒤심 반전 대비에 다리 차면 기울어지듯이 Hit the road walking인 이분 보포 디탁스 정결케나 keep it on my palm support 내 자생 for 기반 다시 완생까지 나를 season 나오로 만져
I want
therapy
to detox from all the bad thoughts. I have to look inside of me. Finding what I mean. Now I feel that I'm so me. Know what to do. Know that I'm in enough. Finding what I mean. I'm bright. I'm finding what I mean.
That was Detox by Card. You guys are listening to Art Attack with your DJ Pretty Little Iris. How you feeling? Welcome to a weekend show. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe it's already the 18th of January, like of 2025? What do you mean it's past 2 weeks? What do you mean it's the 18th? What do you mean? I'm so lost. Like, how is time flying? I'm actually like scared. But tell me you're scared too, guys, so I know I'm not in this alone. As long as I know you guys are anxious with me, I feel like I'll feel fine. In the opening, I mentioned that I started a new social media app. I made a new account, and it's called, well, the app is called Rednote because you guys know how TikTok got banned in America, so everybody was they started using this new app. And so I was like, you know what, this is my chance to make the app because I've been wanting to make the app, but I didn't know when I should make the app. Like, I was looking at the timing, and then I was like, oh, it should be now because everybody's joining. So I made an account. I don't know if I'll be posting often, but my my handle on Rednote is Scary Little Iris. It's not Pretty Little Iris because they had a 15-letter thingy, like a 15-letter limit for your username, and PRETTYLITTLEIRI is 15 letters. So just one more and I could have done S, but I couldn't do Pretty Little Iris, so I just did Scary Little Iris. If you guys are on that app, come on over and maybe just give me a follow because we should be friends. I don't know how often I'll be on that app, but still, we should be friends. Yeah, I don't know. I know like one person on that app, like my friend, so I'm only following like one person, but we'll see. I've been kind of going on and off that app to see what the vibe is like. And also, it's a Chinese app, and I want to learn Chinese, so I'm trying my best, guys. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it won't end up like my Weibo account. Well, it's a weekend show. We're gonna have fun as usual. You guys know that. Let's go listen to a song, and I will be back to talk about what we are doing on the show today. This is 하늘을 나는 꿈, Heavenly by NCT Dream. Is the world of culture in Art Attack. It is the day full of culturing, educational, calm, smarty pants kind of day. So in hour one, of course, we have checklist where I introduce to you guys a piece of Korean literature that I enjoyed. And you guys, I'm not sure if you're wondering, how does Iris bring in one book a week? I don't think you guys are wondering that because you know I read a lot of books. But it's actually kind of hard to bring in Korean books that are translated into English. And it's not like I only read Korean books, so it's not like I'm bringing my favorite books. If I feel like it's worth reading, then I bring it in. Unless I hate it, I will probably bring it in because everything is taste. It's a matter of taste. Music, art, fashion, books. Yeah, it's just everybody has different thoughts and views. So I bring it in and you're the one to choose if it's your cup of tea. And today I brought in a book that I enjoyed and that I know a lot of people enjoyed, hoping that you would enjoy it as well. And of course, in hour two, we are going to mentally fly away, travel together for travel diaries with our travel guide, Professor Cynthia Yu. But that's in hour two, so in the meantime, for a whole hour, I have you all to myself. Mwahaha. Let's go listen to a cutesy fun song, and I'll be back with Checklist. This is Woo by Pristine.
Walking around the world, ladies and gentlemen.
We are Pristine. 안녕. 나는 우리 집의 princess. 아이야야야. 모험을 좋아해. 아이야야야. 나라는 꿈 손을 들어보고 싶어. 아이야야야. 한 터뜨려 보면 뭐가 있을까? 그 베베 문질러 너를 잃어달라고 주문을 걸어 열린 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 모두에게 주문을 건다 주문이 걸렸나 확인해보자 좋아해 날 좋아해 뿌뿌 두근두근 뛰는 내 심장이 뚝뚝 좋아해 아주 많이 뿌뿌 너를 볼 때 내 마음 쏟아지고 있어 위위위 위험해 위위위 위위위
Best company when you read. I give you guys book recommendations to add to your list. Let's call it the checklist. I feel like checklist, this corner, this segment, is a healthy form of a nudge to me. Because although I do like reading, I know that I am someone that prioritizes my feelings and... Wait, actually that sounds wrong. I don't prioritize my feelings. I prioritize my well-being over anything else. So if I feel like something is stressing me out or if I feel like something is causing an influence on my mental health, I would stop doing it. And so reading is kind of, I'm on and off. Although, even when I'm off, I am still reading. It's just my standard of on and off. But I think to myself, yeah, I have to do checklist, so I should keep on reading. So I like this kind of healthy nudge I have. I introduced to you guys some pieces of literature that I enjoyed. Today I brought in another novel. I feel like it's been... Wait, did I ever bring in something that wasn't a novel? I don't think I did. But then also I only kind of read novels, so... The book I brought in today is called 친밀한 이방인, Familiar Stranger, written by author 정하나. And this book isn't a book from a long time ago. It's comparably recent because it was published in 2017, and you guys probably haven't heard about it because this isn't translated into English. But the reason I brought this is because this is actually the original story of the drama Anna, and the drama Anna or Anna was a original on Coupang Play, and it's actually the Korean drama starring Suzy, and it did pretty well, and it's really well made. So I thought I would introduce to you guys what the book is about, and if you guys are interested, you could check out the drama, the one that Suzy acted in, and instead of reading the book, kind of compare oh, this is different from what Iris said. And so for me, no, actually, before we get into the whole Anna talk, let's talk about the author first. So 정하나, she was born in 1982 in Seoul, and she graduated from Ewha Women's University with a degree in philosophy. She debuted when she entered the literary scene in 2005 with her short story Dance the Last Waltz with Me, and it won the New Writers Award from World Literature. Her debut short story collection called I Am Not of This Earth from 2009 received praise for its depiction of human alienation and the absurdity of life. And she also won some awards, including the Shindong-yeop Literary Award in 2014 and also Today's Writer Award in 2018. This book did so much more better after the drama was released because people were probably like, what is this drama based on? Is there an OG? Is it an adaptation? They search it up, they realize it's a novel, they read it, and they realize that it's actually quite different. So they basically just took the plot and they kind of made a new story. A lot of things are different, so I felt like it would be interesting to talk about the different parts of the book and the drama. For me, I actually watched the drama first. So I watched the drama and I was like, wait a minute, this is actually an interesting story. Is there a book? And there was a book, so I read the book, and I'll tell you which version I like better, the book or the drama, after I talk about the book. But before we do that, we will go listen to some songs, and I will be back to tell you all about what goes on in the story of Familiar Stranger. That is the name of the book we're talking about today. So guys, I'll see you after these two songs. 나의 시 Unwritten by 적재 and 겨울잠 Winter Sleep by IU. Songs were 나의 시 Unwritten by 적재 followed by 겨울잠 Winter Sleep by IU. You guys are listening to Art Attack with your DJ Pretty Little Iris, and we are here for Checklist, where I introduce to you guys a piece of Korean literature a week. Today we're talking about Familiar Stranger, 친밀한 이방인 by 정하나. Let's talk about what the story is about. So basically, it follows a novelist who embarks on a journey to uncover the life of someone who plagiarized her unpublished work. So what happens is the narrator, who is the novelist, sees a newspaper ad and it says, looking for the author of this book. And so she reads the novel, and the book or the novel was herself's. It was hers. And it was hers, but it was like anonymously published. So she was like, how did this person like get this? And why is this person looking for the author, aka me, of this book? And so she meets the person that put out the ad, and her name is Jin. And Jin reveals that her husband, Lee Sang, that's the name of her husband, but we could just call them M, claimed to have written the book before disappearing 6 months ago. Is that confusing? So let me break it down for you. So this woman was married to a man, and this man showed her this novel saying, I wrote it, but then he disappeared, and she knows that he didn't write it. So she put out an ad saying, looking for the author of this book, so that she could kind of find her husband, like wherever she is. And Jin found her husband's journal after his disappearance, and the narrator, the novelist, is intrigued by the journal's content and wants to turn it into a novel. So they read what's going on in the husband's life, and the narrator wants to make a book out of it, so they persuade Jin, the wife, to allow them to write the novel, promising not to publish it if Jin disapproves. And so the narrator goes through the life of Lee Sang and interviews people who knew him, and he had a pretty interesting life. So through the journey, the complex life of a character named Yumi comes up, and she is someone that fabricated her name, education, job, and even gender. So Lee Sang, the husband, is actually Yumi, a female that faked everything all her life. The novel offers like deep insights into human identity and social relationships. For example, when Yumi was younger, she dated a man at a certain college, pretending to be a student of that college as well. So like if they're like, oh, what major are you? She'd be like, oh, I'm this major, blah, blah, like I live off campus, blah, blah. And she dated someone from that college, pretending to be, schoolmates. And also and then it's like, so she has many identities, and after she gets caught, she runs away and builds a whole new identity and just lies again. When she gets caught, she runs away, and she's been repeating this. And her last stop was being Lee Sang, husband of Jin. So after she faked her college life, she makes up her resume and she works here and there. And what's crazy is that she's so good at acting that it actually works. Like, people fall for her. For instance, she works at these academies of like it was like either piano or art. I'm confusing it with the drama, but she has such a good eye that she can actually fake things. She could be like, you have to work on this, you have to work on that, and it works. Like people are like, oh my gosh, like thank you teacher. Like, so she has that eye, she has the talent, but she doesn't have a real life because she's just lying and lying. And she also gets married 3 times. So she gets married to one person because she lies about something, and then blah, 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 something happens. She runs away, gets married again, blah, 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 runs away, gets married again, where at the end, she pretends to be a man. She cuts her hair and pretends to be a man, meets Jin, and gets married, but again, disappears. So, this book has been highly praised for its portrayal of human complexity and the masks people wear in society. And it's just really interesting because when you're reading the book, you're like, how could this happen? But then the author convinces you. They're just like, no, it could happen because she was acting this way and because she did this. And you're like, nah, how would people buy it? And then, you know that meme? It's like, no one will know. They're gonna know. How would they know? They're gonna know. How would they know? Like it's that meme literally made into a book. And it's like twisted, and there's also a plot twist. Yeah, there's also a plot twist as well. So the book was really interesting, but for me, I personally enjoyed the drama more. It's kind of really different than the book, because in the drama, Yumi doesn't end up acting like a male at the end, so they just kind of took the whole idea of Yumi faking her life. And what happens is, I won't spoil the whole thing because if you guys want to check out the drama, you should, because it's really good. She fakes her life. She does the whole thing in college, blah, 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 blah. She works for people, blah, 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 blah. And then she lives her life as someone that she adored this woman's life. So she kind of fakes her identity, steals her identity, and then it goes downhill from there. But it's really interesting. And the acting is so good. Other than Susie, there's also the actress Chung Eun-chae. She was great in it as well. And I really just recommend it if you guys didn't watch it. Susie's acting is great as well. And people say that this is kind of related to the Ripley effect, the Ripley syndrome, do they call it? How you lie and lie and lie. If you guys enjoyed watching The Talented Mr. Ripley, then I feel like you'll really enjoy this drama as well. If you're someone that enjoys you know, there's like another Ripley there's a new Ripley series, right, recently by, is it Andrew Scott? So if you're interested in that kind of films, you'll definitely like this one as well. So I highly recommend. Hence the reason why I brought in this book, Familiar Stranger, 친밀한 이방인, although it's very different from the drama. Because, like I said, she doesn't get married like 3 times in the drama. She doesn't act like she's a man at the end. And there is no existence of Jin, the wife, or the narrator. So they only focus on Yumi's life in the drama. So that marks the storyline of the book I brought in today, Familiar Stranger by 정하나, 친밀한 이방인. Let's read the one quote from the book. And also, by the way, I translated this myself, so mind you that this is not the official translation. Here goes the quote. We stayed still for a moment, but we knew that the dawn would soon pass. And when it did, we would have to rise and return to our own places. So I feel like this line just speaks to Yumi herself. Whatever you fake, whatever you try to do, whatever is not real, it's not real and it's not yours. And when the dawn passes, you have to return to where you're from. So I just hope that we all know that we just have to be real, because that's the best form of us. Even if you think that it's not enough, it's surely the best form of you. So I think this is something that I also want to tell myself. We can't try to be better. Like, we can't try to be fakely better people, you know? You have to be you, but better. You can't be something else, but better. So yeah, if you guys do check out the book, if you're Korean, or the drama, Anna, please let me know what you think because I really like the drama. Send me messages, join our chat, and let's chit chat about my recommendations. Once again, for today's checklist, I talk about 친밀한 이방인, Familiar Stranger by author 정하나. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go listen to two songs and I'll be back. This is 네가 보고 싶은 밤, The Night I Miss You by 윤딴딴, followed by 매일의 고백, Confession by 강하솔. 싶은 밤, The Night I Miss You by 윤딴딴, followed by 매일의 고백, Confession by 강하솔. I hope you guys enjoyed the two songs. We're gonna go listen to one more song and I'll be back again. This is 나였으면 If It Were Me by Hin 박혜원. You can also listen in Busan through BFM Busan English Broadcast 90.5 MHz and 103.3 MHz in Gijang, Nuksan, and Changwon area. You guys know that after we read, we have to travel together. So in hour 2, we're gonna go travel with Cynthia Yu, professor for Travel Diaries. So don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back after this song. This is 목소리, Your Voice by Kim Pil.